YouTube, what's going on today, man? It's your boy Justin Rivs. We are back in some more BeamNG RLS career mod. Whoa, this is back to business, and we're getting back to it today, man. Happy Monday. It's a good day to have a good day, and a good week to have a good week, man. Let's get into it. So the nice bagged, sleepy old bird over here. I think I've come to the conclusion. I've made a decision about it, okay? I think that it would be a good move to turn this into a drag car, okay? Do you hate the sound of that? Because I don't. I think that it would be very, very good, very fun, and very fast. A big old boat, dude. Isn't that fun? Yes, we like the sound of that. Why is my wheel is like pulsing? It's like chopping. I kind of hate it. I don't know why it's happening. Why am I feeling this weird? Oh, you know what, dude? Hold on. Hold on. There's a setting in MOZA Pit House. Can you guys see this? Yeah, okay. So there's a setting in MOZA Pit House that gear shift vibration intensity. What? I don't want that. Is that it? That was it, dude. For some reason the wheel wasn't working a minute ago. Like I was getting no force feedback. It was turning just fine, but then I cycled it a couple times. It worked. I opened the Pit House app. It started doing the damn thing as it should. But these little lights started working out of nowhere, like not as my tack, but in unison with the tack. Like they actually, like, as the RPMs go up, the little lights on the wheel go up as the car doesn't want to raise. Okay, there we go. Oh shit, that was a $2,000 ticket. I only have 13,000 beam bucks right now. It's okay. We're paying the super fun light tax. But also, like, that gear shift intensity thing, like I had that setting on for a long time and I never felt anything. So I don't know, dude. My wheel just figured itself out, dude. That's exciting. So big win for me. So a lot of people have been bringing up forklift work. I haven't done forklift work in some time. I'm not sure if it pays very well on normal mode. So we're gonna find out. I want to check it out. Set the brake, turn the car off, good to go. All right. You know what else we could do? I don't know if it's like for money really, but we could go do it for fun at least like one time as a demolition derby. I'm running on the newest update. So the newest beta, so there is demolition derby stuff, which is super fun. And I haven't really done it yet. Facility work, that's what I'm looking for. We're at the industrial warehouse. I'm gonna do a batch size of like 4 because that's what I like to do. I think we're also gonna have to like change some controls for the forklift real quick, so just bear with me, or just skip past the forklift segment if this is not your thing, dude. I don't blame you. It's just gonna be kind of just boring work here for a minute, but we're gonna do more later on. So, and I have a feeling this is gonna be a long video. I feel like playing for a while, so do whatever you want. I don't even care. I'm just happy you're here. Okay, controls, and we are going to go to vehicle specific. Look for forks. Okay, so we do have some things programmed, but not what I want. Okay, lift forks. That one. I'm using oh shoot, I'm gonna have to like unprogram some things too, but this is really, I was really excited about this. Using my little button box thing for this. Let's see, tilt up is gonna be that. Rotate camera down. Okay. Oh, I should have closed that. Okay, I kind of forgot that we could just do this. Cancel them out right there. Okay, apply. And then this one, tilt up, was that. And we're just gonna close that. Boom. You don't have to go find the other things if you're doing things with you know, conflicts. If you have 2 buttons programmed to the same thing, it'll tell you right here, and you could fix that stuff just by hitting this little trash can here. Because I was using this stick thing to like rotate my camera, but I don't want to do that for this, and I'm really used to doing it with the mouse and the D-pad on the wheel, so I think we should be good. Let's fire this bad boy up and see if it works as it should. So this should make the forks go up. Beautiful. Down. Wait, those are backwards. Okay, so we got one of the 2 controls right. That's a good record. Okay, tilt up. Okay, that's where I went wrong. They are backwards. And tilt down. Hit that one. Close that out. Apply. Bet you didn't know you were gonna watch settings for the first 5 minutes, but whatever, dude. Oh yeah, the car meets pop-ups too. Okay. Is that how I want it? It's up. It's still backwards of what I want for the tilting, but let's see if I can get used to it. Ooh, what do we have here? Sodies. I don't think we got to be like super duper proper as I run into it. Yeah, it's a good thing. I'm used to... Well, I haven't done this in a while, so I'm not even going to say I'm used to anything. I'm doing my best here. All right, so we're just going to scoop old gal. Wrong button. Pick her up like that. Okay. If you're gonna be mad at somebody for how bad I am at this, dude, be mad at the guys in the comments who requested this. I'm just kidding. Everybody play nice. Dude. That's kind of funny, dude. I think we'll hit... So the reason I like setting my batch to 4 instead of 8 is because we will stack XP a little bit faster. Stack XP? No, we will, well, I mean, I guess we will, good God, man. So the best way to make money forklifting is just keep it going. Keep your streak going, because you're like... There's a multiplier tied to it. So, gosh dang it. I really should. How did I get those buttons backwards twice? Whoa. I didn't know it made sparks up off the ground when you did. That's kind of sick. Okay. Get her in here. And we're good. I'm pretty sure I can't take 2 of them, so that's okay. All right, man, that was so funny, dude. I was so confused about the wheel. I love when things just figure themselves out like that, dude. And I've been playing on this setup for hours, like days, weeks worth of time, like thousands of hours on this thing. And it's there's certain things you just give up on, dude. One of the things that I gave up on was playing other games with this. It's so frustrating. Because I've been playing this for so long that it just works, and I know how to fix things, and you know, it's comfortable, it's home. And then I go and try and play another game, and it doesn't want to read the pedals with the wheel, and it doesn't. These are super serious first world problems. Okay, I know this. This isn't me bitching necessarily. This is just sharing my experience. But dude, that is one of the most frustrating things about like PC gaming, is coming from an Xbox with even like just a G920 or whatever. You literally plug that in and it's good to go. Like, there's very little setup. You could change buttons if you want. Super nice. With this, no. So just beware. If you're thinking about getting one of these and you're on PC, it's kind of a mission. Maybe it's just like I'm not willing to do the work anymore to figure stuff out. I played Assetto for a couple minutes the other day and I stopped having force feedback and I was just like, all right, I'm out. Like, it's kind of funny. Go backwards. This is soda, so it's not like it's fragile or anything. It's all good. I think we're gonna get like, well, I was gonna say like, let's get one round in before we see how much money, but we're gonna have to pull it up to, are we? No, maybe it'll just generate more work for us and it doesn't matter. Because if I only make like, I don't know, less than 1,000 beam bucks or something, that'll take the wind out of my sails, I feel like. But if we make a little bit more than that, I'll be happy. Actually, like I said, it doesn't really behoove you just to do one. It doesn't benefit you. If you need to make a little bit of money to pay back a ticket, yeah, probably one or two is good. But I think we'll chill here for a little bit. I'm gonna do at least one, maybe two more rounds of stuff, just so we can see kind of like what the bonuses look like and stuff. I haven't done this on casual mode before, so I'm not really too sure what to expect. And as soon as we exit that, yep, lag spike. But that's, oh, it says total pay up in the corner, dude. I'm a dummy. I guess we got 1,300 bucks. I said I was gonna be okay as long as we made more than 1,000 bucks. When we made more than 1,000 bucks. All right, 1,300 on the first one. And dude, we have, you see that rep? It's 12. We got no rep here. It's our first day. They don't know us from anybody. The guy next, like they don't know us. So we gotta earn our keep. We gotta show our worth, and hopefully not break too many things. You know what? Let's also try. Let's try and be efficient. Let's try and be efficient. This is probably not a good idea. Probably gonna drop something, but it's okay. It's okay. How you gonna, you know, like try something new? If you never try something new, I swear I had something better to say than that, but I forgot what it was. How you gonna find out you suck at something if you never try? That's a real like backwards way to look at things, huh? How you gonna find out you suck at it until you know? All right, let's see how we do here with the two-piece. I think we'll be fine. I just gotta not whip it around. Like too hard. Like I can still drive. I can hit our max speed of 13. But making a left at 13, probably not a good idea. A sharp left. Slow her down. I don't know how loosey-goosey the cargo is. It's been a while since I've done this stuff, but dude, I was quick with it for a while. Like you could just come over here. Like it was this is something that is oddly like fun and satisfying to like get good at. When you're just like whipping around and like hardly stopping except for like to change direction, that feels good. And you can get there with like, you don't need this whole setup, dude. Like I think I had it set up on my D-pad buttons. I can't remember exactly, or I was using the keyboard. It's been a while, like I said. We could do that again. Let's save some time. All right, towards me, pull, and let's start backing up. Not really lined up the best, but that's okay. We can fix that as we drop it on top of this guy. Maybe. Yeah, we'll be good enough. Dude, and it's there. This isn't really like something that you can you can finesse very well. That's why there's so much banging and clunking going on. Definitely not because I'm bad at this. It is because it's because on a real forklift you have levers that kind of give you more of a linear. No, is it linear? It doesn't matter. It gives you, yeah, because right now it's on switches, so it's on or off. You're going up or you're not. You're going down or you're not. It's on or off. But with levers, you can adjust like the pressure, the speed, you can finesse it. With this, no, like you can't. Like you just gotta kind of be quiet and wear your earplugs. Like be fast and wear your earplugs. That's what I was trying to say. And beautiful. Down and down. All right, let's see how much we up to. 1320 on the first one, and we got almost $2,000 on that second one. Okay, let's hit. We're gonna hit one more for sure, dude. And that only took me about 4 minutes, I think. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. That's pretty good money. I mean, if the money keeps like doubling or nearly doubling, like, I don't know, maybe we'll be here all day. Maybe I lied to those folks who I was like, well, skip past it. Maybe there will be nothing to skip past. Imagine I just forklift for an hour. I wouldn't put that past myself, actually. So there we go. If you put it in neutral and give it some beans, it makes the hydraulics operate a little bit faster. So just so you know, that's how it works in real life. On the forklifts I've driven back in my day. Oh my god, I really how did I get those buttons backwards twice in a row? Silly goose. That's okay. Pull all the way against it. All right. And we slow roll her out. We're just going across the bay, dude. This is easy freaking money, my guy. Easy money. All we gotta do is not spill the cola. Rule number 1, don't spill the cola. Okay. I think I can do that. We'll see. When the cola is spilled. See rule 1 and then quit. All right, well, we're just gonna be so good, so efficient with this. I am surprisingly more comfortable just stacking these guys than I thought I was gonna be, honestly. That isn't quite as bad as I thought, but these are kind of like light things too. Compared to others, like I know that the concrete is heavier. Well, I think the concrete's heavier than the sodas. And then there's also like steel beams, and those definitely weigh like, or no, it's not steel beams, it's wood beams. And those I definitely can't pick up 2 at a time with this guy. Nice and slow. No spilled sodas. Just watch your turns, you know, be gentle. And I like to treat these like I might have to come back and pick them up. So don't just cluster F them over here. Like, be considerate of your future self. If you want to keep doing this, eventually a truck will come in and you have to load the truck. So if you have to pick stuff up from your little area here, we're almost up to $5,000, dude. I don't even know, I'm gonna say like less than 15 minutes, which is not bad for, you know, early game money. And like, you don't have to beat up your car. You don't really have to do much anything except for program some buttons and use the boss man's equipment here. So that's a win. It's a win. Thanks, Jeremy. They will go down faster too if you give it a little bit of beans on the way down. But I realized I was in drive there, so I was like, you know what? Rather than forking through these boxes, I'm gonna hold off for a second. How fast can we go in reverse? The same. All right, good to know. Good to know. Which door? I'm going faster than I want to be. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. This is the tricky one. I don't know why I haven't changed the camera angle. I'm just being Sometimes you got to do side quests. Sometimes you got to do adventures. Just to spice it up a little bit. All right, and so what I said earlier about like I try to plan like I'm gonna have to pick these boxes up. This is the time where I'm going to again do that and not put these boxes in front of those concrete. I was oh yeah, we were doing first person forking for a while. I forgot. Let's give that a shot. It's gonna be hard because I can't see the forks, but you know what? We're gonna give it the old we're gonna run into it with a you can do attitude and some stubbornness, and we're gonna be just fine. I can do that. It's probably gotten me in more trouble than it should. But also, how you gonna learn? How you gonna find out you suck at something, right? Okay. Is there good? It's a little far. I think we'll be okay. Forks are lined up straight. All right. Also, in case you missed it, or in case you don't know or you haven't done this, you want to do this, it's definitely part of the most recent public release. It's been out for a while. But you get here, you can either do it here at Shuffleboard Garage, like over by where we picked up that water, kinda, if you watched the previous episodes. And yeah, you just you select your batch size, so that's like how many packages there are. Again, I like to do 4 because you're getting work done, but also you're building that multiplier up a little bit quicker. Love to see that. I'm just gonna give these a little shove there. Get them up there nice and tight with the other ones. What are we up to now? On duty, I got a multiplier of 1.45. Come on. Come on, you got this. Don't freeze right now. Come on, I'm having fun. Don't you do this. Okay, thank you. Come on. Okay. Good. The multiplier is 1.6 now. We have 6 grand. All right. Oh, I think this is where we have to load the truck. So, is it? I don't know. Let's pick this stuff up. Let's pick up. Actually, we're gonna stack these. I think this is our first run, and that's why it's not stacked. Yeah, I heard the truck. Nice. Okay, cool. Okay, I kind of wanted to get to that point anyways. I wasn't sure about the money, because like if I wasn't gonna be making, you know, if it doesn't make, I was gonna try to work it. If it doesn't make dollars, it doesn't make sense, but use that with beam bucks, and there's nothing coming to mind. So there's the joke. They don't always hit right. Oh, speaking of hitting right, I want to hit right into that door. All right, we got a pole here. Let's start bringing this guy up. Am I clear? Yeah, we're good. Get all the way up to boom. Gosh dang. This is so nice. Thank you, Raceless, for the button box. It is so nice. I need to get a wheel loader and figure out how the F to do that with this thing. I don't drive the wheel loader because it sucks to drive on wheel. It really does, but I would love to figure it out. I need to tinker with some settings or something. I need to make it enjoyable for myself. Back up a little bit just to be sure I'm clear. Out there, that's a little bit deep. That'll do. Also, if you're going to be forking on wheel, flappy paddles are very handy. I use that to shift most of the time when I can remember, and I'm getting better about doing it as I shift with not with that. But like if I'm doing something with my right hand because the button box is right below, it's nice to have the paddle shifters as another option for trying to be mindful of the pole and all this stuff. Committing to the first person view for this one. Also, another nice thing about these smaller batches is you don't like worry about running out of space on the truck. That does kind of happen when you have like 8 wood to do. It gets a little kind of crazy. All right. So, do I have to tell the truck to go? Facility work. Complete loading. Yes. Okay, so once you finish the truck, did I explain the forklift thing? You go into facilities? Yeah, I remember because I was... Buddy. My guy needs some straps, dude. It's gonna fall off. Please be careful, dude. I just spent so much time. Okay, I'm getting out of here. Just pay me for that eventually, please. Out of sight, out of mind. Still in my rear view mirror, not completely out of sight. Okay, we're good. I think after this one, I'm gonna move on. Okay. As soon as that truck figures its life out and we get paid. But I'm pretty good with $6,500, dude. Like we got a $2,000 ticket over here. On the way over here, $2,062. My goodness. And, you know, it is what it is. We paid for it. We got $7 grand for loading the... Whoa, we doubled our money. Guys, don't sleep on the forklift work. Like, if you want to try something different out and, you know, kind of a slower pace, I guess. Like, I don't know. I didn't do diddly squat with the forklift until this came along, so, you know, it's an option. It's a fun option, dude. Like, that was cool to mess around, trying something, you know. I mean, it's not necessarily new for me, but if you haven't done it before, go give it a shot. And then when you're all done for the day, you come back into your facility work here and hit end shift. Also, sometimes the forklift will get, like, crash welded on these poles or something if you run into them. That's what that repair forklift button is there for. I think it costs like $500. But sometimes you're just stuck and you're like on a really good, you know, run. You don't want to mess up your streak by ending and starting it over and getting a new forklift and a new streak. You can fix it. So just keep that in mind. All right. So drag car with this guy. I don't know if I explained all that because I was getting proper distracted. So we're doing a race. Let's put out a challenge for myself. The boys, you know, Shift Tab McGrory was invited. He said he might make videos. I'm spilling beans from DMs, dude. But so I hope, regardless of whether he makes videos on it or not, McGrory builds a car and comes and hangs out for an event. But yeah, 8 seconds, no budget. So I would kind of like to, I mean, we're so early in the game. I would like to keep it low budget. By the way, I looked up tanker trucks because we were talking about that. Tanker trucks like an MD with a tank on the back from loan to owned was $99K. I was talking about, like, if it's about 50, you know, maybe I'll get a loan and, you know, suffer through it and just go make a bunch of money real quick. But I'm not good with 100K. Like, that's too much. That'll put me into debt up to my eyeballs and red markers every 5 minutes. And I don't like that, dude. So we're going to put that plan on hold. I did mention we're going to do, you know what, we need to go get a kind of a baseline. We're going to take the, I hate to do it, but we're gonna take the bags off. just so I can delete them and get that mod out of my mod folder, because I will forget and then have issues with other things. It's an old mod too, dude, and it's a universal. It has issues with the I think it's the new semi truck. I think it's called the MT or something like that. So that's the reason why. And I would like to get one of those trucks. I think they're beautiful. Great looking mod. Okay, so we're just gonna swap out the whole suspension. We're gonna go for a Pro 4-link live rear axle. So that changes us from, well, actually, I don't know in this car, but I'm assuming leaf springs to coils now. So we have a 9-inch rear end, drag rear sway bar. We obviously have the different axle in there. It's pretty cheap right now, but let's see what we actually have going on. 9-inch color options I'm not concerned about. I'm gonna go ahead and put race brakes on because we have money. You know, not in abundance, but we have some money, and I like stopping. I'm gonna keep the limited slip. We're gonna go. Could I just 849? I'm just gonna go ahead and put the race adjust final rear drive because I'm gonna want that later on. Race rear shocks. Do we have a drag rear shock? Mio's drag rear shock. Perfect. Wait, does it still have the bags? It does. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of those now. But if we're, it's rear springs. Okay, I was like, leaf springs? Well, that's not right, but okay. So we're gonna do that. We got that. I want to put a, do we keep like skinny kind of tire? Let's just search for Mio and let's see what we have going on. We got a 17x9 or like a 15x10. That might be look too big. So, or what is like small tire? Isn't that like 15x8 or something? 15x9? See, I don't know. I think it just needs to be an 8-second car, like consistent. So I think I might go like a 15x9. I think that would be good. Nope, that is not good. What about a 17x9? I want them to be able to tuck inside the fender without having this goofiness going on. But I do have Mio's rear end, so maybe I can adjust the length of that. Are we feeling the 17x9s actually out the back? We could just do that like all the way around. This thing would look hard as hell, boy. Do we want? I kind of like the sleepy look though. Sleeper look. We need to pick a wheel size. So let's go 17x9 because that does look like it looks pretty hard. Oh, the Vulcans. What is that? What does that look like? I do love a good Vulcan. Oh, yeah, but we're sticking out. Oh, and that's like the off-road Vulcan. Hold on. Let me get the right one on there. Yeah, I think we can bring the offset of the axle in a little bit, but that's too good, bro. That is what I want. Do we have decent like drag tires? Mio's Pro rear drag tire. We're running Mio's stuff, so I'm assuming that's going to be just fine. Look at that behind these side skirts that I was talking down on. We have drag slicks. Yeah. Which these are the diamond cut. Yeah, let's stick with that. It's not very sleeper, I know, but the rest of the car is. And is that enough meat, dude? We have so much room. Okay, hold on. Let's check other. What can we fit back here? Like a 28 probably. Let's go 15x8. Is that? I feel like that should give us drag stuff. That seems like a common size, but I want to say it's not. Like 15x7 really good, 15x9 really good, lots of options, and then like no 15x8 like good like drag I could be mistaken. Maybe it's just because Mio doesn't do them. So I'm like, yeah, nothing good. Oh, it's a 17x8. I think we're going to go, let's see, 15x9. Yeah. Okay. That's nice. And then tire. Grip ball. There we go. Drag tires. We got Hoosier dirt drag tires. Oh yeah. Okay. I don't see Mios though. That's kind of the unfortunate bit. What size did we pick? 15x9, and there's no Mio's drag slicks, which sucks, but that's okay. We'll hit this one then. 28x9. Yeah, that feels right to me. Yeah. Yep. And then we'll do a front suspension. We're gonna change out these springs real quick for, I don't think we have like drag. We don't need that though. I kind of want to go rally. Oh, notification for a car meet. I don't want to do that right now. Yeah, we'll go with race because it's got a lot of adjustability. And then I want to put Vulcans on the front. Just so that way it's sleeper, but also you could tell there's something exciting going on. 17 by, what do we have on here? Is it two-tone? Two-tone. Oh, that was 17x8. Which is not terrible. What about 17x9? If we go a little bit wider, this is my stopping side, so like I want to be able to slow down well. Okay, I like the sound of that. And for a front tire, I think we need more meat. Let's go like a what do we have? 235. Mio's Pro Drag front tires 7. I'm not worried about it. We'll be fine. If I need adjustability, I'll change these out and figure out how to do Mio. I mean, I could just put 17x9s on the back. We could just be squared up, and I would have different tires on the front. Yeah, I think let's just do something like that. I don't need anything too crazy, too big. We're gonna lower the front down too. For some reason that looks funky to me. Well, let's just do race tires. It had weird ridges. Yeah, so we'll just stick with that for right now. And then we need something to make. Oh, we didn't do brakes. I don't want to pull a raceless and forget about brakes. They're expensive, dude, but stopping is good. I like these challenges because it really makes you think. Wait. Oh, it's not here yet. I forgot. I was going to put Hefe's 2J in here. Oh, these mods won't be in the collection. I was going to do a Hefe thing, but I don't think it would be available on the server. Just because there's not a drill. I could have Raceless add some things too. Let's go with the... This is so much money, but it's money we have to spend. So we're just going to go with that. And... I'm going to put these turbos on. Do we want a turbo car? I think so. How much is all this? We're up to 17. We have 24 grand. Okay. Variable boost. Good. JPE. Turbo exhaust manifold. Is all that's under the hood? That was important to me. I wanted to maintain the sleeper look. and we are doing a good job so far. Let's see, exhaust manifold, stock exhaust pipes. I want side exit. And we're at 20 grand. I did not really intend on spending all of this money right now, but you know, it's okay. I'm gonna get a better, different transmission later. Locking torque converter, that'll probably be good for now. We're gonna wait on the nitrous. I'm gonna install this race oil pan just, you know, for funsies, because. All right, 20 grand. Let's go to tuning. I love that. I love when the tuning menu like pops up for the first time, because it's like, oh wow, I really haven't been trying this. Okay, let's set it at, oh no, I don't know if I upgraded the block. I think I did. It should be able to take some boost. If not, we will swap over to the heavy duty block. And tire pressure, I'm gonna go like 20 in the front, and like, let's just do 20 in the back. I mean, I don't know if it'll work as I wanted to, but whatever. Brakes offset, so that's that adjustment I was talking about. Like if we were having issues with the studs and stuff still poking through, then you can come in and adjust this brake offset, and it'll move the brakes back. So that way, see, I don't know if you could really tell, but they did in fact move back. I promise you. Actually, in this case, I'm going to move them back just a tiny bit. Yeah. Because actually, I don't know if the 15s would fit these race brakes, but we're not going to worry, you know, semantics at that point. That's being a little bit of a silly goose. Do we want to bump? Yeah, I'm going to bump the RPM up to 6K, and then we're going to get out of here. Dude, I've been doing a lot of stuff with the race business, and in the skill tree, you can unlock a dyno that'll work in your shopping cart. And it is one of my favorite things, having that dyno. And it's not just like your stats. It's not just the printout of numbers. You can see a graph as well. I think that would be so fantastic to have for other applications. So I would like to lower the front, and also probably like loosen the I don't know, probably loosen it up. It doesn't need to be very, very stiff. We're not doing race car things, right? We're doing, oh wow, 543 horsepower. Yeah, buddy, that'll do. That'll do. We didn't even get a look at the engine. Yeah, I like this. Let's take a look under the bonnet. Gosh dang, Hefe. I love this. I love this turbo kit. He took the intake off the Bastion and put it on here, and then these twin turbos are from the BX. It's beautiful what he does. He just takes things and moves them around in Blender. I mean, he does more than that now. He does a lot more than that now, but oh, I don't know if our torque converter is going to like this, but that's okay. We'll figure that out later. This is, we're going to go to the drag strip, get a baseline, a 10-pound baseline. I'm shooting for very consistent 8s. So I am going to stick with an automatic transmission, I think. We'll see how launches and stuff feel. I'm also probably going to run the race tab, or race tab systems for like 2-step, and also it'll be nice to have the tire pressure. You can control the tire pressure like on the fly. It's a beautiful thing. Man, I just spent all that money we made. I know. But this is for a homework assignment. That's what I'm going to call it, you know, and we figured out forklifts. Even on standard difficulty, it can be pretty reasonably lucrative, dude. Like that was good, especially early game money, and there's no risk involved except for like losing some time and maybe getting frustrated trying to figure out how to drive a forklift in BeamNG. But you saw how simple it is, dude. It's pick stuff up, move it to the other side. Pick stuff up, move it to the other side. Do that a few times, and then a truck shows up, and then it's pick some of that stuff up that you moved and put it on the truck, and then you know you get a ludicrous amount of money. Oh man, our torque converter is not. Didn't sign up for this. Torque converter did not sign up for this, but that's okay. Again, shakedown. Can I tune stuff? I can't change the torque converter. Can't change the torque converter at the track, but that's okay. We're gonna swap out to Mio's Pro Drag transmission so it can handle it anyways. So I'm not too worried about it. I got no two-step. Okay. Could have been worse. Not bad. I'm talking about the shifts. Not bad. 373s. We ran an 1150. 11 and a half second quarter mile. Why did I talk like that? I don't know. I think I want to get like a couple more in. How much power or how much pressure? I think we had 20 pounds of pressure in the tires. There was no slipping, so that was delightful. I think next change I want to make is probably like race tab, because race tab or the transmission, I don't know, because I want to try a nice like two-step launch and see how that does us. And then you know what we can change right now? You know what we can change right now. You're right, let's do it. Let's turn that boost up. We're on what, 10 pounds right now? I think we should shoot for what do you think? Would you like 10 pounds of boost, or would you like me to double it and give it to the next guy? Double it and give it to the next guy? Okay, you're nice. Thanks, dude. Okay. Good. Let's see. Horsepower predictions. I think we're gonna be probably mid sixes. I'm gonna say 632. Is 10 pounds of boot? Nah, it'll be like, we'll be about 600. We'll be about 600. I'm so wrong. How does 10 pounds of boost translate to 200 horsepower? Yeah, I'm not gonna ask questions. We're just gonna send it. Bro, this thing looks hard, bro. Like, gosh dang. Yeah, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that torque converter. 200 horsepower for 0.6 of a second. You know, it's fine. It's fine. The transmission is the big issue right now. I want to check something. We have $3,800. I didn't mean to get out of the car. It's still in drive. No, I was holding the brake when I jumped out. Where to park? Okay. Let's push the right button this time. Okay. 9. We got $1,000. It's not enough for the transmission I want. We could try torque converter. I could also sell the BX. I don't know, dude, because somebody said keep the BX as a backup car when I was talking about selling it. So I think I'll just keep it as a backup car till we need to do something with it or make some money. It's really not hurting anything. This is definitely not needs. I do not need a torque converter that shifts properly, but I sure as hell would like one. High stall, heavy duty. Let's go Mio's variable locking torque converter, and then I can tune it. That's cheap. Let's see if I remember how to tune a torque converter. Where art thou, torque converter? Okay. Stall ratio. Oh, this is completely different from what I'm used to looking at. Oh no. Slip. You know what? It's fine. Do I have a trans brake? That I do know that I'm used to different sliders. I don't know what those were. I got a little scared there. Okay, so let's see. Do you have... No trans brake. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work exactly how I wanted to, but for... Whoa. Do I not have insurance on this car? I was going to expedite the process and just tow over there, but then that was a $3,000 tow, and that's... $3,000 is an extra high amount of money when you only have $4,000. Uninsured daily driver. 3 free roadside assistance. Maybe I'm out. Am I out? No. Edit policy. I'm going with that one. All of them. All the free tows. It's only like an extra $160 a month. So it's whatever, dude. Worth every freaking penny, dude. I just saved myself so much money just by adding more tows, more roadside assistances. So the more you know. All right, here's a war. Tires are warm. Tires are warm. You don't need to do that, just so you know. I need a trans brake or I need 2-step. That is for sure. Yeah. And we are gonna have to figure out the torque converter. That's a 1190. It got slower. Let's sell our parts too. I forgot we got parts to sell. Not a lot. Well, a decent amount of parts. 20. $6,000. That'll get us new transmission. Do we stick automatic? Yeah. For consistency's sake, I want an automatic for... Yep. Let's stick with that. That is safe. And comfortable. Trans brake. Yeah, buddy. Let's take a look at all this. Trans brake, optimal shift point. Yeah. 4-speed. I like having a 4-speed. Medium stall converter. Variable stall converter. I'm gonna go with that one because maybe it's different from Mio's. I don't know. I don't know. That's weird. What is sport? Does that mean you could do both or like put it in sport mode? That was the straw that broke the camel's back. Hold on. I need to go from sport back to automatic. We gotta take something off, I guess. But I can't take the trans brake off. Was there a cheaper stall converter? Was that it? Is this gonna get us across the line? 485? No. Okay. I'll take the trans brake off for now. And can we afford to put this back on? No. Gosh dang it. Penny pinching sons of... Talking about myself. I'm not going to make back any of the money that I have spent on this today. We are really cutting it close. Okay, so we're going to do that. We're going to go back in here and we're going to install a trans brake. I'm probably going to end up running off two-step, but for now, I would like to have a sub 10-second. Yeah. Sub 10-second send. That's what I want. Okay. We got what we want. I'm, since we're here, just gonna sell that one part for $500. So if that increases our money by 50%, yeah, let's do the damn thing. Do we two? Well, let me see what this looks like. This is what I'm used to seeing. I don't remember exactly where all these numbers are supposed to go, though. That's the tough part. Shoot. We're just gonna slide everything up just a wee bit and hope for the best. Yeah. Can I afford that? Okay. Cool. I love that for us. Okay. Now let's start her up. I gotta remember what button is the trans brake. Oh, buddy. Okay, hold on. So, right now, I believe the... Hold on. So, let's undo what I just did because I'm guessing. I might have to go back and look at, like, my notes. Stiffness. All right, let's just run it all like this and see kind of how it does. Because I have like a picture saved somewhere of the good settings that somebody sent me. A little bit better. Okay, so smaller diameter is going to help us out. All right, let's tow back over to the pit lane here. If you're trying to like, it feels lame like fast traveling, not just driving everywhere, but I'm trying to like, when you're trying to figure stuff like this out, did you see how like, oh yeah. Okay. When you're trying to figure stuff out like this, like I don't mind kind of abusing that system. That feels so nice. $10.15. Okay. I'm going to want maybe even a smaller diameter converter. And what else? I'm gonna have to look up those dang. Gotta make sure the phone's out of the frame. Just people pause the damn video and be like, whoa, what was that? I like your whatever. It's funny. I love how people snoop. Where would that be? Nope, that's not it. Why did the car stall? Why did you stall, car? Oh, brother. Spring rate. So I just take a picture of tunes. It's a terrible habit, but it works until you don't know where you left the thing. Okay. Okay, additional inertia, 0, diameter 0.35, 15.3 stiffness, 96% coupling, AV ratio, stall torque 2.5. This will be worth it, okay? Listen to me. Hear me out. Trust me. All of the above. This was, dude, I was struggling so much just trying to figure out how the hell to get a torque converter to work right. And I can't remember who it was. It's been probably a year now, but one of the subscribers posted this in Discord. And bro, this, I don't really deviate from this setup except for changing the diameter of the torque converter. That's pretty much the only thing I change. But so if you want, I mean, we'll see how it goes. Okay, base your something's not right. I don't know why that happened. Hey, remember all that stuff I just showed you? Disregard. It used to work so perfectly. How did I mess it up that bad? This used to work wonderfully. I know I did exactly what was on my cheat sheet. Let's try bumping this back up. And maybe let's pull this down, see what happens. I need a smaller diameter. We are gonna go like that. Small. I remember what I was doing now. I was trying to get a very, very high horsepower BX to work well on the no prep half mile over on the highway. And I could not, like, it kept slipping. And this was the solution to my problems. Okay, that's looking better. There we go. Sometimes you just gotta throw some random numbers at it and see what happens. We got that sub 10-second run. Exactly like I wanted. Drag racing is not a good way to make money until you get into contracts and stuff like that. And it's still like, it's a lot, dude. It's a lot, but you can get right back to the beginning. So like in the beginning, it's dog water. It's not good, but like everything else, as you progress, as you level up, it'll get better. Let's try turning the boost up. I'm gonna keep doing this. We're over an hour. I don't even care. I want to get this a little more dialed in. It would be nice to see 8 seconds. I don't know if it's going to happen. We're going to have to get into like suspension tuning and stuff like that. But that's probably not a mission for today. I think we'll maybe just see how much power we can get away with. Just go up another 10. Why the heck not? 373, we are not running out of gear by any means, so we're chilling there. Bring this down. It feels like it's launching pretty good, actually. I'm not gonna really mess with this too much. I'm gonna bring the front down just a little bit. That's the only change I'm gonna make there. We did make a big change to the, I love how we make $100 to come back here and make $300 worth of tuning changes. $962 horsepower. Okay. And okay. I think we just keep throwing power at it, bro, because it's handling it so very well. Eights. We're in the eights. 899. This is where it starts to get really tricky. Like once you get past 1,000 horsepower, which, bro, and we're on a 4.5 liter V8. I'm not even on like an ultra heavy duty block. I'm pretty sure I'm on the stage 2 block. Dude. You know what? We might actually be able to get there by fiddling with the gear ratio because, I don't know. Or we just throw more power at it. Yeah, I don't have enough money to do the, what's it called anyways? Damn it, Deborah. Demolition Derby. We don't have enough money to do the Demolition Derby anyways because it costs $1,000. Or you can enter your own car, but when you leave, you have to fix it if you don't win. So, you know, that's scary. We're going to throw more boost at it, huh? Let's do that. I was sad to see the bags go, but you know what, dude? We got to do some things for the, I forgot this was here. Whoa, blue stars? Those do literally nothing now. I don't even know if that event works. I have no interest in drag racing the AI cars anyways. What do we think this block can handle, dude? 35? I mean, let's do that. That'll get us up into, there's a comma in our horsepower number. That's a scary place to be. How much? We have $600. This is gonna be it as far as like test and tune stuff today. But we have 1,067 horsepower, 1,158 foot-pounds of torque. I'm very happy with this launch because it's not dramatic. It spins a tiny bit. I didn't like that, but I have maintenance on. 879. Okay. We built an 8-second car this episode out of a small block vanilla engine, a twin turbo kit that my friend made that's available on his stuff for free. Is it on? It should be on his Patreon. I'm pretty sure he has all of his mods on the Patreon. If not, those mods are this old like turbo kit mod is on my Discord. Just go to the mod section. Hefe has his own little page in there. Yeah, dude, I love this twin turbo kit. Like I put it on so many things, dude. Like the anytime I'm building, like I just need 800 horsepower out of a D series, I put a 4.5 liter, I put a stage 2 block, and I put Hefe's twin turbo, or I put a stage 2 supercharger, and good to go. That's my the secret sauce for a freaking good time. Can't put it in sport. Okay, I wanted to check. Stage deep. It spins it. I'm not even mad that it spins. I used to be so like, oh, I can't have that. Like I need to find the right spot where it goes just perfect. And then I end up making my car do a wheelie too often. 879. It is consistent AF, dude. That is what I want. I'm more concerned about consistency than anything else, honestly. So good. I think we just crank a little bit more power to it and we might be dialed. This was a very like pleasant surprise. This was a very good proper, like things just went right today. What there's the drag slicks fit inside our goofy wheel wells. We still got our boomerang downforce out the back. Bro, oh, what have we done? I don't have enough money to do the thing. Do I have milestones? I know we just cashed in milestones. I'm really like grasping at straws here, but if we have $1,000, we'll go finish the day on a demo derby. Okay, so we're gonna start out tomorrow with Jack's nothing, Jack squat, diddly dude, nothing. Diddly done, spent all our money. I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't have drift suspension. I'm not even trying to do anything crazy. I love this tent, dude. Wait, Did they put my excavator back in? That was a joke. They didn't have to do that. Wait, I think these are overlapping, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. That's kind of funny. Yeah, dude, this is the Ring of Doom right here. There's no marker for the FRE, but you just pull up in front of this tent. This is the sign-up tent, okay? Boom. Register as driver. You do make more money the more opponents you have, but I'm just gonna stick with 6 for now because that kind of, my computer is happy with 6. That's kind of like a population thing, dude. Like how much pressure do you want to put on your PC? Well, cheers, boys. Wish me luck. We're gonna come out on the other end just fine, happy, healthy, and not beheaded. All right, cheers to keeping our heads on. I was really hoping it was gonna work. Just then. We're gonna give it a minute. Thing I've learned about this game is you don't lose all hope until you're about to lose hope. Wait, none of that made sense. That's when it works, is when you're thinking about turning it off. You're like, oh, that does it. I'm done. See, I was clicking on the taskbar on another monitor, and the game said, wait. We're gonna work. Whoa. Why have we just started, though? Is my car on? Usually you gotta click a button. I feel like things might be not going right now, but you know what? It's okay. We're gonna make the most of it. Still in super early beta. Hey, they figured their stuff out, I think. Oh my gosh, I was not ready for all that. Oh, good. There's already 2 out. Beautiful. Gonna hit this fella. It's a big boy. How do we only have that much? Oh no. Oh no. Front wheel drive car. I need somebody to come hit me, bro. Please. Come on, bro. BX, help me out. Dude, okay. New fear unlocked. New concern. Yeah, I would love to. Damn it, I'm gonna lose, bro. That was $1,000 down the drain to crash weld myself. I love the explosion. Oh, big explosion there at the end. You know what, dude? Let's hit another one. It's not like gambling. It's different. That was crazy. It kind of just threw us in there, huh? Usually you at least have to like click the start button or something. And then, you know, this will happen. If you guys see this and you're like, oh no, my game, it's broken, just hang out for a minute, hit escape a few times on the you know, keyboard, and just hope for the best. Are we starting right away again? No. Okay, so this is what's supposed to happen. You're supposed to have a button down here. Start your car. Look at this battering ram. Why does it have so many tubes? It's got like exhausts and then a couple more exhausts, a freaking battering ram, and a skid plate. Bro. It's obnoxious V6 noises. Obnoxious V6 noises. I'm not going to argue with you about that. Like, it is for sure not good noises. But damn it, does the exhaust look so cool though? Like, why does it look? It looks mean. It looks like a little gremlin, make it like just holding out sticking out its bottom teeth at you. Oh, I thought we had that guy. You never had me. You never had your car. You thought, sucker? Oh, almost welded myself there. Oh, buddy. Trying not to damage myself extra on the wall. Bonk. Hitting that limo is kind of akin to hitting the wall. It did, it doesn't move much. I'm liking second for this car. Like, skipping first is working out kind of nice. I want to explode one of these cars. Full size. So I think that was the Grand Marshal. Ooh, watch out for the that was my bumper too. Yep, Grand Marshal's out. Burnside must have popped right after I hit him. Look at this burger livery too. I didn't even notice that it's a cheeseburger. I was wondering what all those things were, and it was they're sesame seeds. Oh shit! I was gonna turn around and go back at him. That was hilarious, dude. Oh my gosh, we netted $1,200, so we made up for that last one. I kind of. One more. This is just good old-fashioned cheap fun, dude. Like, my eyeballs hurt because I think I had them open like that whole time. I need to find my eye drops. The cat likes to hide my eye drops. Dude, it's the funniest thing when Pickles goes outside, because I hate it because he doesn't come back for like ever. He doesn't go far. He just goes and hides like under the shed and goes exploring the big backyard. But I look like such a fool out there yelling, "Damn it, Pickles, get back in here, Pickles." Don't name your cat something silly like Pickles and then try and get mad at him. It doesn't work out. Dude, that last car was so much better. I do love a good blue buck though. Like, if you've ever done a hardcore start and you got the blue buck, like, there's one that looks like this, and it's the only car that I like to do hardcore mode with. I don't like to do hardcore mode. I'm not going to do a hardcore playthrough. Please don't ask me. This is as hardcore as I want it to be, and it's like the standard version. Because I like making money and all that. I usually like to, I make it a habit to like min-max this, which doesn't always, you know, work out. It usually ends up stressing me out more than anything. Come on, come on. Let me go. Let me go. This is kind of a bad part, is you do kind of get crash welded a little bit. There we go. That wasn't even a crash weld. That was just a wedge. I run into the only car that's on fire. I'm pretty sure that doesn't like damage your car extra, running into the on fire cars. I don't know though. Don't take my word for it. I feel, oh man, look how hot the car is. Look how I can't turn the car. Dude, that last one was so much better. This is all I got. So I'm just trying to keep moving at this point. Do a little bit of damage if I can. I've got no steering, so like that's my only move is reverse circles. Three minutes of reverse circles, apparently. Unless the car dies. I wouldn't put it past the car if it died. It is very, very toasty right now. I'm gonna try and not give it too much too much throttle, but then again, kind of have no option. I just gotta keep moving. And I think you gotta like make contact with the car. Oh, there it goes. Car's dead. Not quite. It's pretty dead now. Car's pretty dead. I'm holding the start button. Yeah, it's kind of done. You know what? 1 out of 3 is not terrible. There's also a lot of RNG. I'm sorry, this will be done in just a second. Yay, explosion. There's also a lot of RNG when it comes to what car you get, right? So, that might be something to like build your own car. It like do it for cheap. Don't bring anything nice that you spend a bunch of money on. But like if you can get a very like, what did we get this car for? I think like 3 or 4 grand, something like that. If you can get a 3 or 4 grand car that you know has some protection, so maybe do that maybe do that old me as a driver thing. Maybe do that for a while till you figure out a car that you really like, and then you can kind of replicate the parts off of that. Like that what was that freaking cheeseburger car, that Pessima? I liked that way more than I should have. Pulling the e-brake on the drag slicks doesn't work too good. Also, putting your automatic car in park when you think you're going into first. not a great idea. Oh man, bro. I feel like I need a thumbnail, right? Like this is such a beautiful opportunity. Honestly, I'm just gonna take it like that. Let's go make things a little fuzzy, a little less fuzzy. Focus distance. Let's go about there. And go like that. I know black cars don't look good for thumbnails, shift tab. I know. But there's something about this car. I don't know why I love it so much, but damn it, it is just, it's growing on me like more and more as we go too. I've never done one like this. I can't see the lights. Oh. Nice little baby wheelie. Love to see that. Not too much though. I have been known to do too much of a wheelie before. 872. 879, 879, 872. Oh, the F words. Dude, that's good. That is exactly what I want to see. All right. It's about time to get this old gal home. Wrap this episode up. It's been going on for like an hour and a half almost. But we could do one more and do it from inside the car if you want me to, I guess. Okay. Okay, so let's do a little bit of a recap. We've gone from bags, from a bagged, busted bucket of bolts to, dude, 1,000 horsepower, 8-second, super duper sleeper with some really nice looking wheels on it. I'm not gonna lie, those Vulcans are pretty sweet. We did forklift work. Make sure you make it at least to where the truck comes before you decide that's not the best way to make money, because like I'm just fine with the amount of money we made there for what we were doing and our level of risk. And 875, that we are so consistent. I love that. That's why I wanted an automatic transmission. If you're trying to do something where you want to be consistent, an automatic transmission is going to be so much more consistent than a manual transmission. So we did forklift work. At least try it until you get a truck. I suggest batches of 4, just because it goes a little bit faster. You could stack your multiplier up a little bit faster that way. get paid in, out, and on your way as fast as you can. I hope that appeases the forklift enjoyers. Anybody? I know there's at least a couple. Also, if you do it on a wheel and you have a little button box, a little joystick or something, that makes it way more helpful. Even if you set the buttons up backwards, you'll get used to it. Sort of. Let's see. Any other forklift tips? I don't really know. You could do it over here too. Let me just show you. I'm pretty sure it shows you on the map. Gosh, dang this thing. I mean, it has 1,000 horsepower. Like, I know it's a missile made of piss, a piss missile, but I forget, dude. We had 400 horsepower this morning. Good God, man, this thing it's different inside, dude. It's different inside. I don't know what it is about it. But just roll up over here. I like to usually park back here. This is staff parking. You're out of the way. I don't know if trucks come over here. I haven't gotten it far enough on this side to see if the trucks come or not. Maybe we'll try it over here. Probably not like tomorrow. I don't want to just be like forklift crazy. I know these episodes have kind of been like one little work discipline heavy for the most part, except for car jockeys. We have done kind of sprinkle in some car jockeys because that's just old faithful at this point. But also, now we know forklift can be old faithful, and I don't know if you saw that there's a skill, like at least there's rep for it. I don't know if there's a skill tree. I'm pretty sure like we leveled up in it. I don't even know what that means, but we did. At least we got more rep. Maybe you just make more money, but I don't really care. It was good. It was easy money. Dude, imagine if you keep going in that multiplier. Just, I know it stops eventually because that's something we talked about. Like, it needs to, cap, so that way you're not just breaking the game only doing forklift work. Another thing we could do is money work. We could go get a money truck. Maybe we'll do that next episode, just so we're covering like as many bases as we can. Somebody in the comments mentioned like they like the idea of doing like the world tour thing. We haven't even left West Coast, I know, but we're establishing ourselves. But they were like, can you show like all the ways to make money? And that's kind of like what we're doing, and I'm really enjoying it because we're not like stuck to one discipline, one industry, just doing the same thing day in, day out. Like, and we're not just doing old like, all right, let's do trucking and let's only do trucking. Let's go to a different map and do more trucking over there. We're doing like a lot of different things, which is it's fun. It's cool showing off like all the options. People also mentioned trying to flip auction cars. I only have 2 vehicle slots right now, so maybe we'll try that like once we have some more space for vehicles. I'm a little bit too hyped on this. A little bit too hyped. That worked way too. It was too easy. We didn't even tune the rear suspension. I didn't really touch the front suspension except for lowering down the front a little bit. We tinkered a lot with the torque converter. More could be done, I'm sure, but for now it is good. We got very consistent full runs within less than a tenth of each other. Actually, within 0.07 seconds of each other. That's insane. That is consistent AF. And that's what I want to be for stuff like this. We just have to get it down a little bit lower. We have to shave off about 3/4 of a second. If I could stay above 8, if between 8 and 8.1 every run, we're bringing home the dub, boys. I don't know when we're doing that, but I'd say my car is almost ready. That's insane. Okay, well, I'm going to quit yapping. Thank you for hanging out today, guys. There's always more stuff coming. The Demolition Derby stuff is part of the beta, so that you do have to pay. I think it's like $5 to be a part of the bronze level of the RLS Patreon. And the link is in the description. If you just want like the forklift work, basically everything else, like you could do tanker work. You can go to the auction house. You could you have the phone. You got bro. There's so much now. It's crazy. The public release was recently, so you join the RLS Patreon, get the most recent public release. You can join the Patreon for free. There's a free level. That's where the best place to get the public releases is on the RLS Patreon, because the Beam forum stuff isn't updated as much. So keep an eye out on the Patreon, okay? we're going to see you soon. I don't know. I won't be back tomorrow. I have so much to do tomorrow and Tuesday, but later on in the week, I'll have another episode. I'm like dedicated to at least 2, maybe 3 a week. So it's a little bit slower than it used to, but you know, this one double, it's twice as long as they usually are. So you get 2 in 1. All right. Thank you for hanging out till the end. I'm right on the cusp of 6,000 subscribers. If you're not already subscribed, hit that little button for me, dude. I don't ask for that stuff all the time. If you could like the video too, if you liked it, if not, like that's cool too. But if you're listening to this, thank you for the watch time. Appreciate you. All right, man. We'll see you guys whenever soon. Okay. I love you. God loves you. Cooper and Pickles love you. I don't know when the wheel cam stopped working, but I'm doing my normal thing where I point at them. Yeah, sorry. I didn't even realize that. All right. See you next time. Love you. Bye.